What's going on, guys? My name is Nick and welcome back to Olsen Auto. And believe it or not, in today's video we're actually going to be working on a car today. It's actually been a hot minute since I've made a working on a car video, not just a video about cars or working on motorcycles. So we're going to be doing a full brake job on the 1990 Honda Prelude sitting behind me. Now you'll notice I did rear drilled and slotted rotors. Yes, they're rusty, the car's been sitting. Finally got a new tire from the last video, which you guys saw. She kind of broke down on me, but we got a new tire, and I went to do the front rotors. I did the rear rotors weeks ago, probably 3 weeks ago. And then I went to do the front rotors, but the calipers are kind of seized. I mean, they work, but they're eh. So I picked up two brand new calipers for the front, which is awesome. I have two drilled and slotted rotors and ceramic pads to the front. So it is getting the full works. The only thing left of this brake system was the master cylinder, the booster, and the rear calipers. And I plan on doing the rear calipers at some point too. But for now, we're going to go ahead, we're going to jack it up. Got that fresh rubber on the front. Look at that, hasn't even gone down the road yet. But we're going to jack it up, pop this wheel off, pop the other wheel off, do the calipers, and slap on some new rotors and pads. Let's get to it. So with that wheel quickly removed with the snap of a finger, what we are going to do now is we're going to take off this brake line while it's still all bolted up. Hopefully the brake line comes off. And then we're going to pop off the caliper, put the line in the new caliper, put my new rotor and pads in, and then in the end we're going to bleed it. Alrighty, so this is the bolt we're going at right here, holding the line. It's probably going to leak brake fluid, but it's not my driveway. Bigger than a 12, looks like a 14. Yeah, that's more like it. Just wanted to make sure I could break it free. Now we're going to take off the, I think they're 17s, holding on the caliper bracket. So here is our fresh new caliper and bracket. Luckily this is the one with the bracket. I'm going to have to pull the bracket off the other caliper. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to take, oh I already took it out, the bolt right there. And then I'm going to take the banjo fitting for the rubber part of the brake line. Clean it up, put it on here so that brake fluid stops dripping all over the driveway. Seal it up nice and then just sort of sit it on the spindle or sway bar or something so it doesn't leak too much. And then we're just going to pop this caliper off, pop the rotor off, put the new rotor and pads on, and then caliper. Yeah, something like that. Come off. Caliper's off. And your rotor's off. Look at that. No screws holding that bad girl in. Alright, let's go ahead. So this is the old rotor, right? Notice how much stud there is. Take the old rotor off. Put on that fancy schmancy new drilled and slotted, and it doesn't fit. You guys can see right in here, this lip doesn't clear the hub. So this lip right here isn't clearing this hub. So I messaged the seller because the rear rotors fit fine. Front rotors do not fit fine. I'm going to have to run my old rotor with new pads and a new caliper, which really sucks. That really sucks. This is the new style pad that came with the new brakes. This is the old pad. Very obviously not the same. I'm pissed. So half of this brake kit isn't the right kit. Or at least it's not right for the Prelude, and maybe the rears are universal. Very upset, so hopefully I can get my money back. It's annoying, but whatever. Gonna clean up this pad a little bit, just because I got brake fluid on it. Put the old rotor on, put the old pads in the new caliper. I mean, the pads have plenty of life. It's not like I'm, you know, sketching out. I'm pretty sure the kid did do new brakes when I bought the car a year ago. So it's not the end of the world, but it is still very annoying. Alright, so what I'm doing now is I'm pulling the line off of this old caliper. Alrighty, so I took the clip out of the old brake. Oh, I just popped it out. That's awesome. Oh, I thought it fit a little bit better. It really doesn't, but it doesn't matter. I got the clip in here, the abutment clip, I believe. Then I have the line ran, so this is ready to get, well, gotta put the new rotor on, and then bolt this brandy new caliper up. So what I did was I had to pop the caliper away from the bracket, which was literally torqued to spec. Unbelievable. I hate everybody. Anyway, I needed to be able to rest the pad on here so I could, like, you know, actually put the pads on. So now what I can do is I can put the pads on, obviously get some clips in there, So with the caliper all bolted up, obviously it's got some play in it because the caliper hasn't been bled yet. What we're gonna do, we're gonna grab our 10 mil. We're gonna break the bleeder free. You got the old drain pan underneath. And then we're gonna move over to the next side, let this gravity bleed. My gosh, I cannot speak today. I'm gonna take that right out. Oh yeah. So there you go. It's broken free. It'll gravity bleed a little bit. And then move over to the other side. We got some fresh Sintético Protección a 450 degrees. I forget how to say that in Spanish. Para frenos de tambor y disco. Advertencia. So we're gonna pop this in once we finish bleeding everything and hopefully replace some of the gross, nasty old fluid. Take this wheel off. Alright, with the wheel off, repeat the process. We're gonna take off the line, or at least break it free. And then, yeah, swap everything over. Alright, with this caliper all bolted up, not bled, it's time. I gotta take the Accord. I'm gonna go pick up a new TV. Well, new. 43-inch 4K TV. So let's go do that. Figure it's a little different than working on a car. So, Accord, it's an 05 Accord Coupe with the K24. OBX catback exhaust, custom valve cover drilled and slotted, lowered wheels, short ram intake, other dumb stuff that no one cares about, underglow that I broke and have to fix. Let's send it. Alright, let's take the old shit box and go pick up a sketchy used TV on Facebook Marketplace. Alright, well, so I texted them like, hey, I'm here, what's good? And they never responded. And I knocked on the door, and they never responded. So I left and I came back home. I guess I shouldn't have expected a different outcome, huh? Did a little bit of gravity bleeding, basically just broke the bleeder free and let it sit. Got some brake fluid in there. That looks pretty well topped off. I'm gonna get inside, pump the brake pedal a little bit, see how she feels, and then just keep bleeding it. I might make a video on doing a brake job because I haven't done it yet. I was gonna do it on the Accord, but I did the Accord brakes really last minute, and then I was gonna do it on this, but this has taken about 2 months. So we're not doing it on this, but maybe the next time I go to do brakes, I'll do like a full how-to, because I know a lot of people are gonna wanna see that. Got that fresh rubber, still smells new, never been ridden on. Brakes are bled, gotta put the wheels on, obviously. Take it for a test ride. They responded, they're helping me solve the problem, so big shout out to them. They're at least trying to do something. Then we got to take it for a test ride and then fix the Accord underglow and then take the CBR out for a rip. Alright, took the old gold Rudy Lude out for a rip, guys. The brakes work great. It's all nice and bled, got those fresh calipers sitting in there. It feels awesome. I mean, it doesn't stop much better, but the caliper doesn't stick anymore. So now I have the option to throw the new front rotors on when I get them. And again, brand new calipers. Can't complain about new parts ever. So I'm gonna end this video here, guys. I'm gonna go start up the CBR 600. I will be doing moto vlogs once I get my microphone situation all set up. If you guys have any advice on how to set up the microphone to get rid of wind noise, please comment down below. I'm eager to listen. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you're notified every time I upload on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, all at 12 p.m. Eastern. But like I said, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.